In this video, I try to focus on from where the word bank privatization had came into existence. Basically, we all know that with the budget 2021, our honorable finance minister had used this word for the first time, and later on this word is even very useful, and in nowadays we can see or we can listen this word from every mouth, or every second individual was started talking about the bank privatization. We all know that government had a two major thing or two major funds requirement. First one is the government is facing a problem of pandemic, and this definitely require a huge amount of fund. It may be possible that for meeting out the requirements, the government try to privatize the banks and collect funds from there and use in this, or the government is facing a big physical deficit, and definitely government wants to improve its balance of payment and remove the problems of physical deficit. Government wants to collect funds from the market that the government may collect by privatizing their PSB banks, and government may use those funds to manage the physical deficit. It may be possible that for these the government wants to privatize some banks, but these are only assumptions. These are not clarified by the government from where the government is going to use its funds. But definitely government had did a lot of things to improve the condition of PSBs and to recapitalize PSBs, so that the condition of the banks are improved, or somewhat the condition of the banks are in a position that it will be good in the market, it will work in a proper manner, in a required manner. Because we all know that during pandemic, definitely people are not in a position to repay loans, or borrowers are not in a position to repay banks loan, and definitely the bank will suffer from that. So the government has taken a lot of things in union budget to improve the condition of banks. We will discuss all the things one by one, and later on we also discuss the privatization of banks. Please watch my video till end to understand all the concepts, all the things that the government had done to improve the condition of banks. First step that has been taken by the government is allocating 20 crore to recapitalization of PSBs in the financial year 2022. This will definitely help banks in compensating for the negative consequences of pandemic and give fresh loans. Basically, government are facing a lot of difficulties because the borrowers are not in a position to repay loans, and the banks have definitely lack of funds to deliver or to distribute fresh loans. So the government had provided some funds to take the bank in a position to deliver or to distribute fresh loans to the people. And the second thing is setting up bad banks. Basically, government sets assets reconstruction company and assets management company. This reduces the huge burden of non-performing assets on the banking system, and a separate specialized entity is expected to recover bad loans efficiently, which will be very helpful for the banking sector in the long run. But this shouldn't act as it is being planned, because that may leads to a lack of responsibility of banks in giving loans that may turn NPA. So these two companies are not in a position to work in a very efficient manner and give the effective outcome to the banks as well as to the government. The third thing that is being announced by the government or by our finance minister in budget is to privatize two public sector banks. This will reduce the burden of Indian economy, because due to increasing NPA, government helped a step up every time and had to recapitalize banks. So preventing or reducing the burden of Indian economy, and government wants to privatize banks so that government may no longer have a risk or have a huge financial burden of every time recapitalizing banks. And the third one is, and the last one is, government may allocate 1500 crore to boost digital payment, because government may think that more cashless payment means less burden on banks. Push for digital payment will also be very helpful for the finance sector, but this may also not effective or not according to the planned manner. So all these things, all these major steps were taken by the government along with the budget to improve the condition of banks and to improve the condition of economy, so that the government may take decision of privatization in a very effective manner. Definitely this privatization may affect common people, bank employees as well as government. So the government should have to plan this privatization in a very proper manner, so that it may not give any harm to any people. Government is continuously trying to take all the steps, all the actions in a very organized manner, and government move very smoothly, very slowly, so that the privatization is being done in a very proper manner. Even bank privatization is considered some other aspects by the common people. Bank privatization, government only wants to sell some of government stakes to the private people. Government is not going to privatize the whole bank, only the government is going to sell their stakes to the individual, so that the government may get some funds from that individual, which the government may utilize to improve the condition of economy. And the government assumes that the banking is quite a very difficult task, and it is not being done by the government in a way or in a manner that is being required. It may be possible that this is also a reason of privatization of banks. So just we have to only wait and watch for the next decisions that has been came from the government regarding the privatization. But definitely the government did so many things to improve the conditions of the banks, and if the privatization is also being done, then the government definitely take steps, government definitely take all the considerations, so that it may not harm to any people. That's all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching.